CQ 738 Chicago, Windy City. Calling CQ, standing by. Hey, how about a Dale out there in Elmira, New York? You still got a copy, 738 Windy City?
Yeah, Windy City, I'll be right back. Gotta go 10 secs for a minute.
Hi, Roger. I just wanted to check and make sure she was still working. Appreciate it. Have a good one.
3112 Chicago. Portable Empire State. 736 Portable Empire State.
Yeah, but it's 736 Portable Empire State, 738 Chicago, Windy City. Waving a hand. How about it's 736 Empire State, 738 Chicago, waving a hand. Alright, we heard you in there for a minute, Rascal. Don't know if you still got a copy on us, 738 Chicago in the Windy City. We're trying.
428 Wilmington, Delaware. 428 Wilmington, Delaware.
Yeah, how about at 428 Wilmington, Delaware, 738 Chicago, Windy City, trying.
114 back to you, sir.
Alright, QSL 738 out here on the southwest side of the Windy City. Back to you. Alright, QSL on the Delaware. Alright, we got a whole bunch of stations coming in here from the East Coast. We're going to say 73s. Have a good one. 738 Chicago in the Windy City, and we're standing by. 20 watts SBE Console 5. Alright, so this is the SBE Console 5 radio, circa about 1975, 1976. As you can see, the radio here is in fantastic shape, and that all lights and switches and functions work. Okay, we don't want to do the scanner to channel 9 here. The radio features volume, squelch, RF gain, upper side, lower side band, clarifier. The clarifier has been unlocked and will slide about 2 channels each way. And you can see that this is a wood grain cabinet radio that is in excellent shape. This radio is about a 9 out of 10 cosmetically. There is a small nick missing in the upper left hand corner that is barely distinguishable. We patch that up a little bit and try to make that not as obvious. That is the only flaw in the cabinet in the radio. Everything else here is spotless. The controls, the meters, everything work. You can see the meter right there, that's fully functional. Everything does work on it. It does have a built-in SWR meter and RF output. The calibration control for the meter is on the back of the radio of all places. And the radio puts out approximately 7 watts on AM and will swing up to about 15, and will do about 20 watts on sideband as we showed in the demo previously. What I will do now is I will key the radio on AM and show the power output. This is on the 100 watt scale on an static 600 power meter. The microphone I'm using is a Turner Super Sidekick with the gain turned about halfway up on the bottom and about halfway up on the top of the microphone. So you can see the dead key. I'll switch that over to the 10 watt scale here. You can see the dead key is about 7 watts. And when we talk, the radio actually peaks and goes higher on AM. And that peak reading, switching over to the 100 watt scale, comes up, let's see, just short of about 18 watts, at least on our meter. The audio on the radio show you the modulation here. The modulation on the radio will exceed 100%. It is loud. It is clear, which is the key thing on these radios. On AM, it is crystal clear. The audio quality on the SBE Console 5s happens to be legendary on sideband. So, and that concludes this tour of the SBE Console 5. This radio is for sale on eBay.